Hi, welcome. We're going to talk quickly today about how you can go from being stuck to fulfilled in your career and really owning your own life in 90 days. Just a caveat, this is without quitting your job, without selling your house, living that van life. So what we're talking about today is the Babcock Method, and I'm the founder. My name's Rebecca Babcock. So the Babcock Method is a proven system to go from having it all on paper to actually feeling fulfilled in your career and passionate about your life. What does this mean? What are you going to discover? There's 4 principles to aligning your passion and your purpose with your 9 to 5, or for most of us, it's never a 9 to 5. It's a 8 to 7, or whatever else it is. You're going to learn your unique energetic makeup. So what works for you? What's holding you back? What are your personal strengths and capabilities? What are the things that drain you? You're going to discover personalized strengths, capabilities, potential, define your values, and align those values with the actions that you're actually taking. So are you walking your walk, or are you spending all this time and energy on something you don't actually really care about? You're going to do all this while finally ridding yourself of those limiting beliefs that you have, that you're not good enough, the imposter syndrome, all of that, and not just one time, getting rid of it forever. This is what makes the Babcock Method very different. It's done in a very tangible way. So this isn't just ideas. This isn't just talk therapy. This is done in a way that has action steps every day, every week, every session. And the best part is, if you want to quit your job, great. I'll help you find the next job and we'll do all that. But you can do all this work and find enjoyment and fulfillment in the career you're in or not. That part's up to you. So just a few examples of how this works. This is Grace. She's a VP of Marketing Communications. She came to me thinking she wanted a new job, but she actually didn't quit. She stayed because she realized when she looked at a bigger picture of her values and what was important to her and what mattered, that, in her words, I thought you'd help me strategize how to get my next big job. Instead, I found I'm on an introspective journey about what I value in life. It has been so revelatory. And she says, look, if you're feeling adrift or lost in your professional life, seek me out. I can help you find your voice and your way through. And I have a lot more examples like this. There's Kate. Her issue wasn't as much the career stuff. She's founded her own company, but she was really barely getting by. We talk about work-life balance. She had a lot of work and not a lot of life. So she now feels confident, capable, and happier than she's ever been. She's got the spark back in her marriage. She even has lost weight, which she says here. She's making healthier choices, and it has changed her life. Lauren, she's a director of marketing and digital. She's looking for a new career, but she was concerned about her leadership style as well as the types of leaders that she'd struggled with in the past. She was feeling afraid. She was feeling insecure and angry. She discovered her true passion, which ends up being NFTs, her leadership style, and a totally different desired corporate culture. So she says, the insight I've learned is so invaluable. I know so much more about myself, how I show up, and what I need to do differently. I also created an outline of what I want and need for my next role, company, team, and job. So this isn't just about her next job or her next role. It's about creating a success formula for herself moving forward. Greg, architect in Texas, he hated his job. He was struggling in relationships. He was in debt. So we really worked to align his passion and his purpose with his career. We went through those limiting beliefs. He secured, in his words, his dream job in a new city at a higher pay, moved in with his girlfriend, and got rid of some of the debt within 7 weeks of starting the program. And we go on and on and on. Brittany had a vision for how she wanted to live her life outside of work, and she feels really excited about the direction that her life is going in. Moran, she's a 30 under 30 hedge fund trader, feeling stuck, having it all on paper. And she feels more equipped to handle both personal and professional goals, and the techniques will be useful for the rest of her life. Heather, she's walked away with every session with a real breakthrough. How about this? Dasha was feeling like an empty shell of herself. She was lost and depressed. She's calm, focused, and confident. And by the way, she did quit her job. And she's loving her early retirement for right now before she goes back to work. And these go on and on and on. Amber feels it's been more transformative than therapy. So what is this? First of all, here's what I need from you. Knowledge is not power. Implemented knowledge is power. So knowing who you are right now and knowing what doesn't work for you doesn't get you to where you want to be. Why? Because you're not doing anything about it. Here's where most of you are. 80% of Americans are not passionate about their job. 75% of them feel stuck, both personally and professionally. More than half of Americans, 62%, said that 2021 was the most stressful year of work ever, specifically that they'd lost control of their future, their personal lives, their careers, and their relationships. So it's no wonder that 83% of Americans are ready to make a change, but 76% of them, probably you too, have no idea how to get there. They aren't confident enough to make the change, and they're powerless, overwhelmed, frustrated, and they feel like they are settling. And the truth is, you actually are in control of your career, your life, your finances, and your relationships. You can discover what you're passionate about and align that with a way to make money without losing all your money. And you can create your own success formula for actionable and sustainable change in all aspects of your life. So this is really important. The Babcock Method isn't just about your career and then you do whatever you do at home. It's a holistic approach to your life. But I can only help you if you're ready to get out of your comfort zone. You're able to be coachable and you'll show up and play all out. And if you can, you really can, through all those examples I just shared, transform your life from being stuck and lost to energized and fulfilled in less than 90 days. It's not going to be perfect in 90 days, but I'm going to explain to you how I can get it done with you in 90 days. So let's dig into the Babcock Method, shall we? So here's the first thing. Spoiler alert. You and me, before I created this for myself, you're doing it all wrong. We're so focused on action that we don't start with awareness. Example, you're not paying attention to your left foot until I just mentioned it. So you keep working with your right foot over and over and over again with what you are aware of without knowing your capabilities. So the first thing the Babcock Method focuses on, the big change for people, is that we become aware of what's working for you and what isn't. Your unique, energetic capabilities, strengths, weaknesses. Who are you? Not who is everybody. So this isn't just a, webinar situation and read a few worksheets. This is digging into exactly who you are and what matters to you. Only then should you go into action. It's aware action. You're making choices, paying attention to your left foot and your right foot, because now you know who you are, how you show up, what's important to you. Because awareness is everything, but it achieves nothing without action. So you and I together, every session, every week, every day, throughout the time together, we are creating your unique success formula based on action that is appropriate for you. From there, you build confidence. So this is a term that all my clients know well, the mastery mindset. You don't win or lose, which when you try something out and you win, great, you keep doing it. If you lose, you're totally dejected. You win or you learn, like Nelson Mandela says. So in that process, you build confidence because the more you do things and you learn from it, you're more apt to do more of it. And that brings you to the final place, which is co-creating your own life. Because you have the awareness to take the action that you build confidence off of, you can co-create your own life. So how does this work? There are very specific ways that I work with my clients. We have a curriculum that we go through, and it's all worked through a website and a dashboard. It's also accessible on a mobile device. So you're going to meet with me every week. You're going to have daily exercises, worksheets, workbooks, all of it's available to you. And it's also totally customized. So we are doing it just for you. So if you understand what is working for you, you recognize what isn't, you discover your role in it, and then you take action, which is what I do with my clients, you really can go from stuck to co-creating your own life. You can increase your life satisfaction in a measurable way, and you align your passion and purpose so that you love your career and you're actually owning your life. Your life isn't happening to you. And then you can end up Just like these clients, it's been more transformative than therapy. Hire Rebecca and watch your life and career change forever. Changed my life. And just some great other examples over here, getting jobs, getting rid of writer's block, whatever it might be. So imagine if you could understand what's working in your life and what isn't. Use the knowledge to make conscious decisions in the moment, right? If you could align your values and your actions, understand your true goal, and create a strategic roadmap where you could discover a sustainable, measurable, and immediately actionable system associated with higher levels of financial, relationship, achievement, and life satisfaction. So what's next? When we chat, I want you to picture, I should say this. This is not for hobbyists. This program is not for people that just want to hear a little bit about it and maybe do something once in a while. It's not for people who get stuck in attention gathering mode and don't take action. This next conversation that we have, this hour and a half free that I'm going to spend with you, it's truly for people that don't just want to be a worrier, they want to be a warrior. And I'm one of those people. I had a big, fancy career and I made all sorts of money, but I felt totally unfulfilled. I had 5 surgeries in 2.5 years to remove my entire colon and rebuild my entire digestive tract. And I just couldn't figure out how I was thriving after I stayed alive because I felt like I was just surviving. So if you're ready to be a warrior in your own life, here's what I need. I want you to picture a year from now. What would you like your life to look like now in a year? Right? I want you to really know what you want. I'm looking for motivated warriors who want to joy, fulfillment, and clarity in their life. I'm going to personally be the one to coach you in creating your customized, bespoke success formula, making sure you go from stuck and burned out or meh to passionate and purposeful. One of my favorite quotes, especially after my surgeries, is, you don't have the right to the cards you believe you should have been dealt, but you have an obligation to play the hell out of the ones that you're holding. So I'm looking forward to our talk. I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to say. You're going to think about where you want your life to be a year from now. We're going to look at where your life is now. And I'm going to talk about the how to get from where you are to where you want to be. So we'll talk soon.